Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The baseball world woke up in absolute disbelief this morning as whispers began circulating that Mookie Betts, yes, that Mookie Betts could be on the verge of signing what insiders are already calling the richest contract in Dodgers history. And maybe, just maybe, the biggest in all of Major League Baseball. Imagine the headlines, the chaos, the sheer buzz in Los Angeles right now. After seasons of brilliance, consistency, and pure athletic dominance, it seems Betts has finally positioned himself not just as the face of the Dodgers, but as the financial cornerstone of the entire franchise. Fans have taken over social media, dropping reactions that range from jaw-dropping amazement to heated debates about whether any player, even one as elite as Betts, deserves that kind of paycheck. The Dodgers front office, known for their strategic silence in moments like these, hasn't confirmed or denied anything, which only adds fuel to the fire. What's really going on behind the scenes? Are we witnessing the beginning of a new baseball era where contracts go beyond logic, where stars like Betts redefine what worth means in modern sports? The city's heartbeat seems to have synchronized with every rumor, every insider leak, every speculative tweet. And if you think this story is just about money, think again. This could be the Dodgers making a statement, not just to their fans, but to every other franchise in the league. We're building dynasties here, not teams. Betts has been everything the Dodgers could have asked for: a leader, a performer, and a face that sells both jerseys and dreams. From his laser throws in right field to those timely, clutch hits that send Dodger Stadium into madness, Betts has embodied what it means to be a complete player. But now, the whispers suggest the front office wants to lock him in long-term, potentially eclipsing the massive deals that have defined the likes of Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani, and Aaron Judge. We're talking numbers north of $450 million, maybe even flirting with $500 million, and that's where the conversation gets wild. Imagine the pressure, the expectations, the scrutiny that would come with a deal like that. But then again, if there's anyone in the league who can handle that kind of spotlight, it's Mookie Betts. Of course, rumors this big don't appear out of thin air. Sources close to the team claim negotiations have been intense but positive, with both sides looking for a way to make history without crippling the team's payroll flexibility. Some insiders are even saying that this new deal could include unprecedented clauses, performance bonuses, ownership incentives, even player option years designed to keep Betts in blue for life. And if that's true, we might be witnessing a complete reshaping of how MLB contracts are structured in the future. Betts isn't just another superstar. He's a marketable icon with crossover appeal, gaming, podcasts, fashion. His brand stretches far beyond the baseball diamond. Locking him in for good could mean securing the Dodgers' place not only at the top of the standings, but also at the forefront of sports marketing. But there's a risk. A contract this size would break barriers, sure, but also raise the bar so high that future negotiations with other stars could become financial minefields for every front office in the league. Fans, of course, are split. Some believe Betts deserves every cent for what he's brought to the Dodgers. Leadership, championship mentality, and consistency that's second to none. Others argue that no one, not even Mookie, should make that kind of money playing baseball. The conversations online are electric, with memes flying, mock contracts circulating, and speculation that even current Dodger teammates are in awe of what might be coming. There's even talk that other players around the league are watching closely, knowing that Betts' deal could set a precedent that impacts future negotiations across all major sports. Imagine that ripple effect. One player's contract reshaping the entire landscape of athlete valuation. That's not just sports history. That's cultural impact on another level. Whether it's admiration or jealousy, everyone in the baseball world is talking about Mookie Betts today. Behind closed doors, though, the stakes are even higher. The Dodgers have always balanced star power with sustainability, but now the balance could tip. There's a fine line between making history and making a mistake, and the front office knows it. But with television deals booming, global audiences growing, and the MLB brand expanding into international markets, Maybe this is exactly the kind of bold move needed to keep the Dodgers on top. Betts has proven himself time and again, on the field and off it. His versatility, his professionalism, his ability to perform in high-pressure moments, they all combine into something priceless. Or maybe not priceless, maybe about $500 million worth of priceless. Whether this is confirmed today, next week, or next month, one thing's certain. Something monumental is brewing in Los Angeles, and the baseball world can't look away. If this rumor turns out to be true, we might look back at this moment as the beginning of a new financial era in the sport. The Dodgers aren't just paying for performance, they're paying for legacy. And Mookie Betts, as humble and team-oriented as he is, knows the weight that comes with being the highest-paid athlete in the game. But here's the thing. He thrives on pressure. Always has. From his days in Boston to his transition into Los Angeles, he's shown that big moments don't scare him. They fuel him. The real question now isn't whether he deserves a contract, but what this means for baseball itself. How far are teams willing to go to secure greatness? How much is too much when it comes to one man's contribution to the game? Those answers might be coming sooner than we think. Now, let's talk about what this means beyond the numbers, because every dollar attached to this rumor carries a story. If Mookie Betts truly becomes the highest-paid player in MLB history, this wouldn't just reshape the Dodgers. It could shift the balance of power in baseball entirely. Think about it. Other franchises will have to respond, and quickly. Teams like the Yankees, Mets, and Padres, who've already been flexing financial muscle, might feel compelled to match or even surpass the Dodgers' offer to attract or retain their own stars. And that could trigger an arms race unlike anything baseball has ever seen. Salaries would skyrocket, market values would explode, and the definition of superstar would evolve overnight. Betts' rumored deal could become the new benchmark, the Betts line, a measuring stick for every elite player negotiation to come. But beyond that, there's something deeper here, a reflection of the Dodgers' commitment to building an empire, not just a winning team. For the fans in Los Angeles, this rumor feels like validation. They've watched Betts deliver clutch plays, championship runs, and that signature energy that electrifies Dodger Stadium night after night. To them, locking him in for life isn't just smart business. It's an emotional promise, a statement that their franchise is all in on greatness. But to critics, this move screams financial overreach. They argue that no player can single-handedly justify such a monumental expense, and that spreading the money across multiple rising stars would be more strategic in the long run. Still, baseball has always been about the icons, the legends who define eras. Babe Ruth, Jackie Robinson, Derek Jeter. And now, Mookie Betts might be next in line to join that immortal conversation. Whether you love or hate the deal, you can't ignore its significance. It's more than a rumor. It's a sign of how the game is evolving in real time. Meanwhile, whispers from inside the Dodgers clubhouse paint a fascinating picture. Players are reportedly thrilled for Betts, viewing this potential deal as a victory for all athletes who believe in betting on themselves. No pun intended. The energy is electric, but there's also quiet tension as everyone wonders how this move might affect future payrolls and roster flexibility. Will the Dodgers still be able to chase additional stars? Could this limit their ability to reinforce the pitching rotation or bullpen in the coming seasons? Or does management have something bigger up their sleeve? Perhaps a long-term plan involving increased revenue from media rights and global merchandising? Either way, it's clear that the organization sees Betts as more than a player. He's the face of their identity, a franchise-defining cornerstone whose influence stretches well beyond the field. And in today's sports economy, that kind of value can't easily be measured by statistics alone. The public reaction, as expected, has been explosive. Talk shows, podcasts, and YouTube channels across the sports world are dissecting every angle. How will this impact team chemistry? What does it mean for future contracts in the league? Will players like Juan Soto or Ronald Acuna Jr. now push for even bigger deals? The ripple effects could last a decade or more. Some analysts even predict that if the Dodgers finalize this mega contract, MLB could be forced to re-examine salary structures altogether, possibly leading to luxury tax revisions or new spending caps. And yet, despite the noise, there's a sense of inevitability about all this. Mookie Betts isn't just a player who earned this. He's become this moment. He's the living embodiment of where modern baseball is heading. Talent meeting business, tradition meeting innovation. But make no mistake, this isn't just a financial play. It's a cultural moment. Betts represents a generation of athletes who blend sports with entertainment, business, and social influence. He's active in media, engages with fans online, and maintains a spotless public image. For the Dodgers, securing that brand long-term is as valuable as securing his batting average. It's about visibility, relatability, and leadership. Mookie Betts has transcended baseball, and that's exactly why this rumored deal makes sense from every angle, even the astronomical ones. If it becomes official, it will send a message not only to players and teams, but to fans everywhere. The game is evolving, and so are the stars who define it. The Dodgers wouldn't just be investing in a player. They'd be investing in the future of baseball's identity itself. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on news, so drop a comment below. And so, the question lingers in the air like a hanging curveball under the stadium lights. Is it real? Is Mookie Betts truly about to sign the biggest contract in MLB history? Nobody outside those front office doors knows for sure, but the anticipation feels cinematic. Every leak, every cryptic comment from insiders, every shift in Betts' public tone adds to the intrigue. It's the kind of story that feels bigger than sports. It's about ambition, loyalty, and legacy. And when the truth finally breaks, whether it confirms or crushes the rumors, one thing's for certain. The Dodgers and Mookie Betts have already changed the game. The rest of baseball is just trying to keep up. If there's one thing history tells us, it's that seismic moments in sports don't just happen quietly. They shake everything around them. The Dodgers' potential record-shattering deal with Mookie Betts feels like that kind of moment. Imagine the impact on young players coming up through the minors, dreaming not only of championships, but of generational wealth tied to excellence, leadership, and consistency. Betts has become more than a role model. He's a blueprint for what it means to build value both on and off the diamond. Every stat, every swing, every stolen base adds to the legend. But it's his discipline, humility, and professionalism that make him truly irreplaceable. If this rumor turns into reality, Los Angeles won't just have secured a superstar. They'll have secured a symbol of what modern greatness looks like. And as fans wait for confirmation, the excitement feels almost cinematic. One man, one franchise, one defining moment for baseball's future. The world will remember this as the day when the Dodgers didn't just play the game. They rewrote its financial and cultural playbook. Yet, beneath all the glitter and the buzz, there's a deeper truth echoing through the heart of the sport. Loyalty still matters. For all the talk of numbers, contracts, and record-breaking figures, Mookie Betts' journey has always been about more than money. It's about belonging, about finding a home where passion meets purpose. The Dodgers gave him that platform, and he's returned it tenfold with championships, leadership, and unwavering commitment. That's what this rumored deal truly represents. Not just wealth, but mutual trust, an unspoken bond between player and city. Betts has become woven into the fabric of Los Angeles, into its rhythm and its roar. Whether this story ends in ink on paper or fades into rumor, it has already done something powerful. It's reminded everyone why baseball still captures our imagination. Because somewhere between the contracts, the highlights, and the hype, there's still magic in the game. And right now, Mookie Betts is at the center of that magic. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.